Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Nick right here with another video. I'm gonna talk about all this boring stuff like how to trade and how to get profitable. That's actually why I wanted to do. So basically let's just move to the daily, yeah, and just make a quick review on all the analysis. Uh, Please, if you like this video, comment down below and subscribe to my channel, please. That's gonna help me out to grow this YouTube channel. But anyway, guys, so today basically I was predicting on gold to be a bullish move, but obviously because yesterday what happened, they broke the previous day low and then they broke the previous day high, and how is it called, the candle closed bullish. So that means today I was expecting to get somewhere like here, somewhere into this body, and to get some crazy zones, nice zones to take buys from. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. It just kind of made this small week and just ran it to the upside. Fair enough. On the GBP JPY, yeah, I'm still hoping that the price action to come here, and maybe the New York to take this right now the low, and then from here I'm gonna take a trade to buy. So basically what happened here, yesterday I had these losses and it was like pretty strong bullish move, yeah. So on today I'm gonna expect a bullish move, yeah. I'm gonna take buys today. Obviously we're moving to the lower time frame, and what do we have here, guys? What do we have here? They literally took this high and right now it's pulling back. I think that's a fake out, but this looks as a major pullback, yeah. So I'm gonna take buys from here. If you're checking, here was a small resistance, yeah, and here was the previous day high. So that's kind of the place where I want to take the buys from. And plus here it was huge, you see, like support, then break, retest as a resistance, small rejection like as a resistance, break, didn't retest, went all the way up, coming back, and from here I'm expecting the price action to move up, yeah. And I'm gonna do the same stuff all over again, yeah. I'm gonna enter here, put my stop loss to the next zone, and I'm just gonna keep manage my position. If it goes up, I'm most likely I might gonna take like here. I'm seeing here rejection, and all this resistance, yeah. If it comes here, breaks and retest this zone, I might gonna take this high, or maybe, yeah, most likely this high. So that's kind of my analysis. If just in case it gets here, I'm gonna take here buys, because here it was like the Asia high the previous day, and this is the low. So the low is like liquidity, so I don't care. I'm gonna pull like that, I'm gonna pull like that, and then I'm just gonna manage my position right here if it's going to lose, yeah. But and then on Euro USD, guys, on Euro USD, let's see. On Euro USD, this is actually it's kind of a nice one, but what happened here actually, yeah, look at this, it didn't have no week, yeah. This is a risky trade though, but the reason why is it didn't have no week to the bottom. That's why I don't really like, but to be honest, I do really enter into two trades right here. Let me grab this, my FTMO, yeah. I enter here, hold on, let me just move all this stuff from the, let me just move all this stuff so you guys can see it, yeah. So basically I'm gonna make the analysis right here, yeah. So what do we have here, guys? We had the previous day, if the way how I'm making the analysis, yeah. It didn't have no week at the bottom, which is pretty kind of bad, because I do really like when it's at least a week at the bottom. But unfortunately it did not have a week at the bottom, but it went like crazy to the upside, took the previous day high, and if you check it properly, it literally closed above the previous day high. So I was expecting to pull back and then to move up. Unfortunately, what happened? He moved to the he moved to the upside, broke these highs, and now is pulling back, yeah. And if you're checking the 1 hour time frame, yeah, what do we see here, guys? We're seeing the kind of like push, pull back, push, and then push again, broke these highs, pull back, and then push. And now it's kind of like the pullback, so it should not take these lows, but I'm taking into consideration that the previous day low is right here, so I'm gonna count this as a push, pull back, push, and pull back. If it takes this, it might gonna take the liquidity, and I will hope they won't take this low, because if they won't take this low, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. But anyway, the point of all these trades, yeah, it closed before news. So what happened when they start pulling back? Yeah, I opened here a position. I open here a buy, and my stop loss is right here. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, my stop loss is literally at this zone. Yeah. So what I'm gonna expect to take 1-1 is something like here or something like that. Yep, 1-1. That sounds to me pretty nice, yeah. And the reason why I put here an alarm, yeah, if it gets to this zone, yeah, I mean to this area, I'm most likely gonna take the 50% of the table, just because, you know, if it retraces over 50% of the stop loss, I usually like to take the partial stop losses. So I risked on this. I risked on this $500, which is 0.5% on this position, and if it goes up, then we Gucci. If it's gonna break right now, this candle's low, I just gonna close the half of the position I'm gonna take off the table. So it's gonna be like what, 2.07, something like that, 0.75. So it's gonna be 2.7, and I'm gonna take here, and then I'm gonna take, for example, right here. If it gets here, then yeah, I'm gonna take another half from wherever is left, and then I will leave the rest to right to hit my stop loss. But at the end of the day, I just gonna, if you check on my previous videos, yeah, yesterday I had a losing day, and I literally lost not that much. So my target is to make like a lot, and to how is it called, to lose at least that what I can. So I like to manage my position, open position, yeah. On the GBP JPY, I'm not sure if I'm gonna open here a position, but who knows? I will see how actually everything plays out, and from here we'll see, guys. We'll see how everything works. And if right now it hits here this candle, then most likely I just gonna take the 50% off the table, and I'm gonna leave the run. If it's gonna get back up, then it's gonna be even better. Look at this. I most likely will have to get ready. Hold on. Okay, I took the 50% off. And I will leave the rest run. If it gets somewhere here, I'm gonna take another 25, another half from. You see? If it's gonna. Let me just move my stop loss to my alarm. So I move my alarm somewhere here. Hold on, where is my position? I move my alarm here. If it gets here, I'm gonna close another 25%. So we'll see, guys, how everything works. If from here it goes up, I'm still making some profits. So yeah, guys. And yeah, that's my trade for the day, and we'll see how everything was gonna play out. But I'm out, and wish you a wonderful trading day. Peace and love.